Hey everybody, today my friend Thunderbird Bob brought me a central pneumatic bead blasting cabinet. Oh look, do you see the bunny rabbit? There's a bunny rabbit right there. I don't know, is this camera will not let me zoom in. Oh well. So anyway, so he brought me this bead blasting cabinet. It's got sand in it. Let's go over what we got. So it's got the locks to lock this down. And then over here, this pushes the air inlet. So when you have the cabinet open, it cuts the air off. So there's the cabinet open. Now, he told me that the gloves were all ripped. So the gloves are all ripped. It has these big clamps and they go here. So I was getting ready to, or I was going to cut these off actually and just put them back on there. But then my service manager came up and said, hey, I think I have a pair of gloves. So he's got these super long pair of gloves. They have holes in them right here, but I'm thinking that I can just fold them over and then put the clips back on. So that's probably what we're going to do. So it is a plastic case.
Pretty thick.
Pretty thick. It's got sand in it. The glass is pretty messed up. It does have one piece of glass taped on the inside to help try to protect it, but the outside's pretty bad. We're gonna have to, he's never used this. Somebody gave it to him, so we'll try to use it. Oh, it also does have a light inside and a vent, but it doesn't have a vacuum cleaner hookup. And on this side here is another hole, which I have no idea, because most of these have like a vacuum hookup. The blaster is in here. This I think is just trash. So I have two clamps. I have a new set of gloves. There's sand in it. We're gonna put the gloves on it and maybe fire up the compressor and see if it works. Alrighty, so I got the extension cord out and the light works, which is good. And we tried to put the gloves on by folding the piece over down here, but that really didn't work. So I ended up cutting, 2 inches off. So we're going to do the same thing here, and then that made the glove really, really wide. So we just folded it over here. And as you hear, we had the compressor fired up, but here, grab that. So as you can see, these are more than plenty long enough, and you can move your arm back so you can get in here and start working. So we're going to go ahead and get the other glove cut and mounted up, and we'll see if we have, unfortunately, we have the wrong fitting on this. So I don't know if we have the right fitting for this or not. We will try to find an air compressor fitting and come back and show you if the bead blaster cabinet from Harbor Freight works. This is an older one. Alrighty, we don't have the right fitting, so we're just going to go ahead and use a blowgun. So let me show you what we got here. So we got the gloves installed. We got the gloves installed, and we have that in there, and we have a rusty piece of metal. So we're going to go ahead and try to sandblast this piece. So you lock that end down, you lock this end down. I'm going to hand the camera over to the boy. Hands in, rusty piece of metal. I know we should change the screen. Hey, it's working.
Yeah, it looks like it's working. Kind of hard to tell from the camera, but...
Well, yeah, this thing is pretty bad. Okay, let me, let's open the cabinet up. Okay, you can let go of that.
Oh, okay.
Let's open up the cabinet. Little dusty, that's okay. Here is the rusty piece of metal that we just did. And look, I just sandblasted all that off. It did look like that. And now it looks like this. So I do believe this is a win. We will take and get a vacuum cleaner hookup to it, because that really makes a difference when the vacuum cleaner is sucking the dust away when you're sandblasting. And we'll get the proper fitting for this. So this is really going to come in handy at work when we are sandblasting like caliper brackets for brake shoes, brake pads. This will be nice to be able to use that. And then the gloves, they seem to be okay. We got the clamps tight. They're extra long. Look how long they are. I think this was definitely a win. Thank you, Thunderbird Bob, for giving this to me, because obviously you've never used it. So thanks a lot, everybody. I think we're going to leave it at that. I don't think Harbor Freight sells these anymore, the small ones. I think the small ones now are, the tabletop ones are made out of metal.
I think so, and I think they're just maybe they're a little bit bigger.
They're a little bit bigger.
So this is probably the smallest one that they used to make.
Yeah, it's nice. I think it's nice. I like that it's plastic.
It's very lightweight.
Lightweight. And the sand, I don't know where this sand is really fine that he has in there, and the gun seems to pick it up good. You really couldn't see it because it really needs a new piece of glass. But we're gonna try to get some, you know, maybe we should get some Windex first and just try cleaning this to see if it cleans up a little bit, because it's got a lot of grime on it. All right, everybody, but I think I'm gonna just leave it at that tonight. So thanks a lot for watching. Please subscribe. You can always do that in that corner right there. Please give me a thumbs up if you like my automotive videos.